Duchess Endova was looking at the strange creature laying in the bed before her. It looked frail, despite being taller than her. It had a soft skin, with almost no fur except on its head. Hard to identify, but definitely alien. An alien intelligence making contact with them, on her territory. That was almost too good to be true. Well, making contact was a big word. It was a simple ship, most likely an escape pod. Still, these newcomers would help her against the usurper sitting on the throne, as they would surely see the rightness of her cause. She controlled the flow of information, after all. But for now, she needed more information on her new allies. The thing needed to regain consciousness. While she suggested to wake it up with a water bucket to the face, her medics had convinced her that it would probably make a bad first impression. So she was waiting, impatient and excited like a kid who had been promised a new toy. Finally, the thing opened its eyes. It looked confused, afraid, and a little embarrassed. It had been stripped of its spacesuit and was not wearing anything under it, to be fair. "What are you?" It was Endova's turn to be surprised. It had spoken a language that was clearly not Uzar, yet she understood perfectly. It would be undignified of her to show her shock, however. "I am Duchess Endova of Dachar, and my race is called Uzars. We found you on the edge of the system unconscious in your ship. It is the first time that we make contact with an alien intelligence, so please excuse the rather crude protocol." "Huh. Guess my translation chip works with aliens. Convenient. I of course excuse you, as it is our first contact with extraterrestrials too. You said you're a duchess. I'm not sure how well titles translate, but that sound important." "It is indeed. Depending on the level of development of a planet, it can be ruled by a single duke. That is the case of Dachar, the planet you're on right now. Speaking of this, what is your name and title? Rest assured you'll be treated with the respect due to an emissary, even if you're a commoner." Based on how that thing acted, the later appeared probable. She had hopped for someone with influence to their king, but she would have to do with what she had. "I'm a human. My name is Robert Candelli, and my title—" It seemed hesitant to reveal this information, or perhaps he was thinking about how to explain it. It suddenly smiled, as if he had an idea. "I hold the title of citizen." "That doesn't sound like anything we have. Is it powerful?" "It is the highest title in terms of the power it confers. We have some titles higher than it, but they are merely honorific. What matters is the citizenship." That sounded like something above Duke. How lucky was she? Citizen Candelli was probably the ruler of a whole planet. "Wait, you said the highest? Wouldn't your king be about a citizen?" The alien looked amused. "Our rulers are citizens, elected by their peers. They hold more power thanks to their position, but it is just a position, not a title." Endova couldn't believe her ears. The creature before her had a voice in choosing the ruler of its race. Maybe it would even gain that position later. She needed to sway it to her side at all cost. Is there other powers that citizens holds? Yes, quite a lot of them. Citizens are eligible to any position in the administration or the army. They can under no circumstance be sentenced to the death penalty. They can also elect the council that creates laws. Why do you need elections? Can't every citizen be in this council? How many citizens are there anyway? The human suddenly stopped talking, as if Endova had asked a question he didn't want to answer. He said with a low voice, sounding almost defeated, 12 billion. Endova nearly screamed. There were barely 120 billion Uzars alive today. Given their power, citizens had to control at least one solar system each, so the humans had already taken over a significant portion of the galaxy.